Hey everybody, this is Gabe and this is day 45, of the Gluten Dairy Free Challenge. I'm not sure what all to report. It's other than rehashing what I've said. It's a struggle, still dealing with everything I've said for the past few times. The struggle of actually trying to maintain the diet to go to the completion. The impulse buying, still an issue. And I think that one is just going to be something that's going to be more of a long-term thing rather than 60 days. I guess one of the biggest things to talk about this time around is, my MS. Is this actually helping? Day 30, I said, or day 25 actually, I said that I felt like it was helping. And then I kind of reneged on that a little bit. And I don't really know. I might have to just say the results so far are inconclusive. Granted, I still have 15 more days left, but I'm not really sure if it actually is helping. I have heard instances where people who have a little bit more severe case, I can't remember the terminology, but anyway, whose symptoms are a little further advanced than mine, that a change in diet, including gluten and dairy free, but actually extends more than just gluten and dairy. But a change in diet, a really healthy, stricter diet, has actually helped people who were in wheelchairs because of their MS are now actually able to just walk around and run and everything like that. I am not in one of those cases because I never actually hit that point where I've been in a wheelchair. Luckily for me, the MS was caught pretty early, and so I didn't progress that far along. And so it might be one of these things where people, gluten dairy free lifestyle will help people who are further advanced in their symptoms than I am, and it might bring them to the point to where I'm at. But so far, it's not really created a significant difference, at least nothing that I can see. The weather, the fluctuation in the weather brings a fluctuation in my symptoms, which is what I expected. What not expected, but this is a normal thing. I've been diagnosed for 6 years now, and I've seen these fluctuations in the weather and the weight related. And so I kind of got 6 years worth of data, if you will, of knowing whether or not it actually is weather related. And, beginning of this challenge, it was cold, then it got warmer. My symptoms got a little bit better. And over the past, week or 2 weeks, it's been kind of the hot, cold trend. And my symptoms have fluctuated with the temperature. This is something I would have assumed. Now, I could be completely wrong about all this. Excuse me. But it's something that I assumed would have calmed down the fluctuations. But so far, it's been exactly like as if I weren't on the gluten and dairy free diet. Then, it's pretty much the same thing. So whether or not it's working, I don't really know. I can't tell. There's no real significant difference. And actually, one of the biggest indicators, if it actually calms down the inflammation, then I would expect things like my small toe on my right foot, which can get irritated in colder weather, that irritation will go down. And it's actually just been the opposite over the past 7 to 10 days. My little toe on my right foot has been getting more and more irritated as the weather has been fluctuating up and down in the temperature. It has gotten more irritated. So I would assume it wouldn't have done that if there was a lower inflammation, but it is bothering me. So I don't know. I'm not going to say that it's not helping, but at day 45, still got 15 more days, but at day 45, I'm going to say so far the results are inconclusive, if I can speak. So I don't really know. Um, I don't know what else to say at this point. Got 15 more days to kind of gauge it and see what happens. Granted, it is one of these things, it's not just 60 days, and it's a whole lifestyle change. And sometimes it could take longer than 60 days. But, this is just a 60-day challenge to see if it actually will help. So far, the results are conclusive. Got 15 more days, as I've said repeatedly. So we'll wait and see what happens. But until day 50 and even day 61, we'll just have to wait and see. But until then, this is Gabe. As always, wishing you the best with your challenges. Love to hear from you, what you're doing. So drop me a comment, hit me up, let me know what you're doing. All right, until next time, this is Gabe, signing out, off, signing. Goodbye. See you later.